Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Just coming out here, and I was thinking about something. I was part of a Mindset Matter challenge yesterday, and I thought about it, and they asked us to make a live video and talk about what we learned. And well, it was kind of funny because the things that he talked about that's what I do, right? So because I equip Christians with the tools and support to break all strongholds, okay, and to also renew their mindsets and become who they are, who they're created to be, while preserving individuality, right? And so the renewing of the mindset is something I cover on a regular basis. And thinking about what they said about going live, it brought me to a discussion that I wanted to have today. So tell me, how are you guys with your support system? Do you have a support system? Do you provide a support system? Right? Because a support system, it's very important to have. Okay, so I wanted to kind of discuss that with you guys today. Right? So tell me, do you support your family? Do you support your children, your friends, your peers? Do you? Because supporting can have a positive impact on your overall mental health, right? And it's very important to have it. It really helps, whether it's practical or emotional support, and it's good to give, right? And so I'm out here. I just stepped out of the school because I stepped away from the computer from work for a little bit, and I came to support my children with basketball. Okay, and that's what I do. I try to support them as much as I can. My parents weren't always there to support me, and it's not because they didn't want to be, but my parents, they couldn't be at the time. They had to work during those activities that I had. Okay, and so I'm looking, let's see. Oh, Lawanda is watching. Hi, Lawanda. It's good to have you. So yes, they weren't able to always come and watch those activities. Okay, so the support system was more on the mental end, to say, hey, good job out there. I'm glad that you're playing basketball. I'm glad that you're running track, things like that. They were able to come to some, but not as much as I'm able to do now. And so that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today. Do you provide a great support system to your family? Hello, Wanda. Do you provide a great support system to your friends? Right? So, for example, I went out to visit Lawanda out there in Arkansas, and she has her own store there, and I went to visit her store, and I bought some things, right? I supported her in that way. So it's always good to support others. Okay, you have those that say, be a congratulator, not a hater, but a congratulator, right? And so you want to give that support anytime that you can. I have a slew of nieces and nephews. I posted one today. I have my niece, and she plays golf, right? And so I told her, I said, look, your Aunt Kosha, I am your biggest fan. I will be your biggest fan, right? I'm all behind that. So yeah, I'm going to post her. I'm going to post the things that she's doing, because it's great for her to know that she has that support system, right? She continues to get better, okay? Because she knows, hey, they're going to come out, they're going to watch, or they're going to ask, and she's going to want to give us more feedback on how she's doing in that. Okay, so and yes, Shay, definitely support the kids and even the grandkids. Look at you, great job. It's important to do that. It helps, you guys. We have some parents and they can they're able to support, but they don't, and not bashing anyone that doesn't. Okay, if you can't do it and you're unable to do it and you don't, that's one thing. But it's when you're able to and you're not doing it, then that's something different. So I'm here today to say, today's a different day, right? From this day moving forward, go out, give that support. Show them that you care. If you have someone that's involved in something, whether, again, it's a family member, a friend, call them up and say, you know what? Great job. I hear that you're running for, I don't know, city council. I'm all behind you 100%. Let me know when things take place. I'll be there for you, right? So it's things like that. I have nieces and nephews. Again, I was going to say this a second ago. I'm always behind them on all that they do. I have, in particular, one of my nieces. She had decided that she wanted to be a part of the drill team. It's a dance team here in this area, and she needed help. I need help. I need to learn the dances. And it was funny because I'm like, okay, I'll help you. Now, I've never been in dance. I don't know anything about it, but we were at the park. She came into my backyard. She had the whole thing set up. I helped her get dressed. I would take pictures. I would video, and she was just so happy. She was just always so happy. I still actually have those pictures and videos on my phone of her when she would practice. Now, let's be realistic. I am that aunt, that mom, that sister, that daughter that will say, you know, I'm behind you 100%, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe you need a little training on that, right? And so, like with this particular niece, she, at this school, these girls went to gymnastics, they went to ballet, all of these things, getting ready for this day, right? They started off at a very young age, from the age of 4 probably, and they started off at a very young age getting prepared to be on this dance team in high school, right? That's something she had never done, but she was excited about trying out. Now, me being the aunt and the honest aunt that I am, okay, I did let her know, say, baby, you know, Aunt Kosha behind you 100%. We can come out here, you know, I'll help you as much as I can. But you do realize that these girls have been doing this for many years, right? Right? And so if it does happen where you don't, you know, not saying that you won't, because we always want to think positive and be positive, but if it happens that you don't make it, please let me know right now that you're going to be okay with that, because again, it's not about you. It's about the fact that these girls have been training for this for many, many years, and you just jumped into it, right? So I'm out there trying to tell her, trying to teach her how to dance, saying, you know what I think you should do? Try to do it like this, counting your head in 1, 1,000, 2. You know, I don't know exactly how I did. I don't remember exactly how I did it, but I was going with her on the steps to take to learn the dance. It was so funny. But she figured it out. She did it. She tried out. Unfortunately, she didn't make the cut. But guess what? That's something she will always remember, that her Aunt Kosha was there for her, right? I supported her throughout the entire transition, and that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, guys? So tell me, right now, those of you that are on, can you think of, you know, someone that you may be able to support like that? Someone that, you know, may have something going on, whether it's a business or, you know, just something that they're involved in, that you can go and support them, because you should, right? This is something that you guys should really do. So think about it. Maybe it's someone you haven't spoke to in a long time, but you've been scrolling on Facebook and you see that they've started their own company. Okay? We should support one another. That's what it's about. So go out, support them, show them that you care. Okay? Same thing, you guys. We all need support too. Not only do you give support, but you guys deserve support. So if that is something that you're looking for, go to your spouse, go to your children, let them know what you're doing. Go to your family, your peers, okay? Let them know what you're doing. And get them to support you. Sometimes we are so shelled and we don't realize it, that we will stick to ourselves with building a business or whatever it is that we're doing, because I don't know about you guys, but I've always grown up around people that like to say, you can't tell anybody what you're doing because then it won't happen. That's not the case, okay? You can tell whoever you want what you're doing, what business that you're trying to put together, because if God is for you, then who can be against you, right? If God is for you, who can be against you? Share it, right? Allow them the chance to be able to support you. All right, so that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about, is support, being a great support system. It's very important to have that support system. It's for the children, for any adult. Okay, for any peers that are out there, it's important to be that support system. Provide it for someone else, and also have, if you know someone, speak to them and let them know. Because again, when I was on that mindset challenge video, and I'm like, you know what? It is a mindset. So if you're not thinking, if you don't make that a part of your thought process that you want to help others, because see, I'm ready to serve. I wake up every morning awaiting the chance for God to place me in front of the right people in the right places at the right times to serve. Okay, I want to help whoever I can, whenever I can. So I ask God all the time, place me where you have me. All right, and one of those things is supporting. I'll tell you another story. One of my nephews, he wanted to cut hair, and he I was also a licensed cosmetologist, and I would sit there with him. He'll cut his dad's hair, which his dad was a great support system, allowing him to do that. I tell you that. So, and I would work with him. You want to do it? Let me show you. And I would show him different ways to go in and blend, go up and down, and things like that. And guess what? He'll always remember that. I ran into him yesterday going into the store. Come give me a big hug. They're going to remember that. They need that emotionally. Okay? Everyone. It's not just the children, you guys. It's each and every one of us. We all need a support system, and we all need to be that support system. So, today, moving forward, I want each and every one of you to think of someone that you can call, think of someone that you could go to. If it's a business, go, right? Think of someone that you can go and help by just being supportive. Can you guys do that? Can you guys do that today? Because look at me, look here. I am at the high school. That's what I do. I'm a big supporter of these kids because I can. God has blessed me with a job to where it's flexible. I can leave for an hour or two, come support them at this basketball thing, and then go back to work and make up those hours. I can do that. And I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful to God that He's allowed me the chance to be able to do that for my children. I can be supportive. And there's so many of you can too. Be supportive to one another, whether it's your children, your nieces and nephews, your little cousins, whomever, again, friends, family, peers. Be supportive. Show that love. You guys, it helps. It will not only help them, but it will also help you. So that's what I have for today. Again, it's a mindset. When you wake up in the morning, think about that. Who can I help today? You know what? I have to work, but I'm going to watch my child. As soon as I get off, I'm going to make it there to that game. Right? I'm going to make it there to that dance recital. I'm going to make it there to that, like for me, a singing recital. I have to do that sometimes too. I have to go to choir concerts, And so just make it a part of those things that you do is being supportive. Okay, Londa, yes. So you're babysitting your niece right now. That is being supportive. If you can do it, if you can help them out in that way to where they can still go to work, right? And you're babysitting, that's being supportive. Okay? It's great. That's what it's all about. It makes you feel good at the end of the day, guys. All right? And so do that. Be grounded in it. Be grounded in knowing that, you know what? I'm going to be supportive today. I'm going to be that support system for whomever. Okay? Go out and do it. It's always a fun thing, and it's always it's pleasing to the heart to know that you're able to do that for someone, for anyone. All right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and thank you all for being with me out here today on a beautiful day. It's so windy and nice. I do have another basketball game this evening. Being supportive. right? It's not a bad thing. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. That's another thing. You know, when you are able to do that and support people, you find that you like things that you would not have normally liked. So another example before we get out of here, my daughter, that's one of my oldest. She's now 17. She has a boyfriend now, and he plays football. So we started going to his games. So it was Friday Night Lights for us. We started going, being supportive. He would actually look out to see and would tell, like, he would look up. So if I just say something like, that's what I'm talking about, guess what? He would hear me and he would throw that thumbs up. He was excited about that. We were able to support him, right? And so it was pretty cool because even afterwards, you know, I know his mom is there, his family is there, but whenever I'm able to talk to him, I could give him a word or two. You know, I could plant a seed there. Hey, when you're messing up out there, don't worry about it. You know, you go into prayer and you ask God to help you with that, right? So that's another thing. You're able to plant seeds everywhere that you go to. Right? You're able to touch those people with everyone that you support. You're able to plant seeds. Remember that in doing so. Okay? So it was pretty cool to be able to go out there and support the young man and also talk to him and say, hey, guy, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Right? Whenever you're not doing well, you go into prayer. It's okay to go into prayer and ask God to help you perform on the football field. It's okay, right? And he caught that, and he thanked you. You know, it meant something to him. So being supportive. Again, I came to this same spot. We're at the Wheelhouse, and my first lady, right, the Pastor Dina, love her to death, Pastor Dina and Pastor Mark. Well, guess what she did? She didn't have to. But Pastor Dina came to this school one night to support these kids on that basketball court. Okay? So it's all about being supportive. And you know what they're going to remember? Pastor Dina came and watched my game. You know, Pastor Dina, she came to watch my game, right? They're going to say that. They're going to remember that. And they feel, it helps them emotionally. So when they're on the court and they look on the sideline and they see Pastor Dina, you know what they're going to do? They're going to play hard. So, and I like that part of it too, you know, get out there and do what you do, but be good at what you do. Be the best at what you do. Okay. And so that's what happens. I have a parent that's walking right now. I don't know if she would be willing to talk to me. Hey, Paige, do you have a moment? No? Supportive to our children. So just would you like to say anything at all about that? Just why are you so supportive? So I have Paige here. Tell us, Paige. Oh, you look good. You look great. So I have Paige. Let us know what makes you do what you do. You're here at every game, every time that you can. You're out here. You're providing. You are. You're actually helping out too today for the Gulf Coast Classic, the tournament, and so you're being supportive. Can you say why? Can you let us know why you do it?
I think for us, it's just all about family and about supporting our kids as well as all the kids that are involved, because kids are important and it's our job to help raise them in the way they should go, and that's what it means to be a family.
And that's what it means to be a family. And can I ask you, because I already know this, who do you guys put first?
Absolutely God.
God first. God first. Thank
Always.
you, Paige. I know you're doing something.
Thank
Thank you
you
for joining us. Yes. So you see there, that's important, you guys. So I'm glad Paige joined us today. But it's about family. It's about friends. It's about being a child of God, to just be supportive. Be supportive. Be there. Be there for one another. Be there for anyone else. But being supportive is key to someone else, their emotions, right? Helping them to be successful. It's so important to do that. So I hope this planted a seed somewhere today. I don't know who this was for, but it's been fun, you guys. Leave a comment. Check me out sometimes, but we'll talk again soon. I'm going to actually go back to work so that I can get back here and be supportive and watch another game. So thank you guys for joining. This is my first live. I hope it was well, and I plan to do more. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Love y'all. Bye.